Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I pray everybody is having a blessed day. Okay, y'all, I have a quick kind of message. Okay, it's something that the Lord has been leading me to address. I pray that whoever it is intended for, you receive it well and take it back to God. Always take your message back to God. But today's message is about how we as parents can sometimes introduce our children to perversion. Sometimes we can introduce them to perversion, but we're not aware of what we're doing. We're not really focusing in on the situation that could be at hand, okay? We already know as children, we are very curious, okay? We soak in everything, so we're like a sponge, okay? So when God started dropping this message on me, he brought a particular TikTok video back to mind. And in this video, it was a young lady and her daughter. And she was showing us that her daughter knew what each feminine product was for and all of her hygiene products, basically. Okay. Which in the natural eye, it may seem harmless, and in some cases it is because it just depends on a child that's in adolescence, stages. Of course, they would have to know what certain products and things are used for. But at infancy and toddler ages and things of that nature, they're very impressionable, and certain things should not be revealed before it's time. Okay, so let's hop into the video. Okay, like I mentioned, God was really pressing on my spirit about how us as parents can sometimes introduce our children to perversion. With that, many of us feel comfortable undressing, showering with our children because they may be of the same gender. But with that, that doesn't, exclude the fact of what's going on. Okay? Most of our children, if they're young, they are at an age of curiosity. And so they're looking at you as you're doing, each step, whatever you're doing, as far as showering, dressing, undressing, using the restroom, all of these things, okay? And I know that a lot of times we try to use ourselves as the example to teach them the steps, but God said that we should, as parents, give them their personal time, teach them privacy. You can guide them and you also instruct them on the steps that's needed, instruct them on knowing that you are the only person that should be doing this and you won't be doing this for long. Okay? You have to let them know that you're the only one that needs to be doing this until they get to a stage of doing it themselves. Okay? Nobody else should be in the room with them while they're dressing, sibling or not. Okay? These type of things. I don't know if, many of you that watch my channel has ever dealt with molestation, rape, or any of these things, okay, as a child. Okay, with these circumstances, most of the time it starts within the home, okay? And as it progresses, it's starting with the parents. This is what God is revealing. It's starting with us thinking that it's okay because we are the same gender. And so then it ventures off to, your son or your daughter, playing sports, or, they're going to a cousin's house or a friend's house and they're feeling comfortable to do the same things they're doing with you. And so that leads to awakening love before it's time. That leads to all types of perversion, period. And, we as parents sometimes we feel like things of this nature, especially speaking on children, is a touchy subject. But the Lord is just trying to correct us, because then the blood is on our hands. You know what I mean? Many of times things like this happen down the road, and then we're wondering, like, how did this happen? I had so and so on a short leash, they didn't go here, they wasn't allowed to do this. But at the same time, it wasn't the fact that they were going anywhere, it was the fact that they were in the home. Okay, and these things has escalated over time. So I got one scripture that the Lord had gave me, and it is Ephesians 6 verse 4. Okay, I'm gonna read 2 through 4 to kind of tie it all together. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise, that it may be well with you and you may live long on the earth. And you, fathers, do not provoke your children to wrath, but bring them up in the training and admonition of the Lord. Okay, I know verse 4 says fathers, but the Lord started speaking to me on that. And back in those days, the fathers were the disciplinary. So this is why he said fathers. And truly, there is no gender in the Lord anyways. Okay, we are all sons of God. So the Lord is saying, with this, we don't want to provoke our children to wrath. Aversion is included, okay? These are the things that God speaks of in his word. So all of this is things that we should be training our children up to respect and, take account on, okay? I know they may not understand it at these ages, but you do the little steps far as, like I said, when they go to the bathroom, give them that moment. Yes, they may still need you, but I'm going to step out till you do your business. Okay, let me know when you're done. It's ways of doing things, and God is a God of decency and order, okay? So I pray that this message has blessed you for whoever it is intended for, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Have a blessed day.